the 2025 BMW M5 in just 5 minutes. Now in the back of this whip, we got a carbon fiber spoiler along with a quad exhaust that gives you snap, crackle, and pop straight from the factory, surrounded by this legendary chunky monkey rare diffuser that's a little bit dirty right now because we're just having a little too much fun. So we're gonna have to make sure we use some of that fantastic wash and wax. Make sure you get yours by clicking the link below in the description. Now not only do we have LED headlights and tail lights to match, but we also got an LED light that illuminates in your front grille with an M5 stamped right in the middle of that thing. Integrated in your front bumper is this massive front lift splitter, and it also gives a lot of air into all that performance with that engine and side air intake, so you know that thing functional because you can see right through it. Now we've all heard of memory seats, but it's not too often that you get memory driver profile settings that's integrated on the steering wheel that looks this legendary. Now, not only can this car go from rear-wheel drive to a four-wheel drive to a four-wheel drive sport, but you can also customize this drivetrain to your exact wants and needs however you want, whenever you want. Now, the starting price for your entry-level BMW M5 comp in 2025 is gonna run you about $120,000 starting, but with all the bells and whistles like the one we got, you're gonna be about close to $150,000. Not only do we got carbon fiber that stretches across the entire dash into the door panels, but it's also on the side mirrors and roof panel of this car. Now, we all know this car looks good on the outside, but it also looks good on the inside with this infotainment screen. But it doesn't just look good, it also offers things such as your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, climate controls, ambient lighting with a bunch of colors to choose from. You get a live view of this car that you can flip around 360 degrees of angles, and you can also see your tire pressure, engine oil levels, seat comfort, because you can also adjust these seats from the infotainment screen. We got a staggered rim setup on this car, which means we got 20-inch rims in the front and 21-inch rims in the back of that thing, with some legendary rims with M stamped all over it, with some tires that match it to make it look just as good. But if you want to make these joints look even more magical, make sure you get your Farid Automotive Magic Tire Sheen by clicking that link below in the description. Now under the hood, we got a plug-in hybrid 4.4-liter twin turbocharged V8 producing 717 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque, paired nicely with an 8-speed automatic transmission, giving you 12 miles per gallon in the city, 17 on the highway, and 25 miles of pure electric. Even at my abnormal height of 6'10", I got abundant headroom and legroom in this joint. Integrated within the dash is your hazard button that lights up all red within your ambient lighting and your climate controls, which you control digitally. And there's even a little spindle below it to control how that air flows at you. We got 2 USB-C chargers along with 2 cup holders and 2 places to store your phone, one for the driver and passenger, with the driver's side being a wireless car charger. Now in the center console area, you got this legendary red engine start stop button along with this unique gear shifter and a clear mouse with an M up under that thing and your volume controls. But you want to make sure you keep that thing clean by getting your Farid Automotive exceptional interior cleaner by clicking that link below in the description. You don't ever have to disturb your passenger or driver by simply pressing a button to open up the armrest, because it opens individually or collectively and has a decent amount of space with a charger up in that thing. Now, not only is this the most massive heads-up display I've ever seen, it even showcases things like your live miles per hour and the suggested speed limit, because you know those two ain't never gonna match up in this performance whip. Now, this digital gauge cluster has a modern design with a high resolution as well, but it also can be reconfigured anytime you go from reduced, trip data, assisted view, augmented view, route preview, maps, performance setups, drivetrain, tires, sports displays, media, and a live G meter to go with it. Press your touchscreen on the left side of your dash to open the gas cap or control your headlights. Now, when it comes to headroom and legroom in this back seat, I ain't gonna lie, your boy is squished with the legroom. Headroom, I'm cool because we got that carbon fiber on top and no panoramic roof, but if this had that, headroom be decapitated and my leg room needs to be amputated just to get up out this joint. Now behind the front seats, we got an M stamped right on the back of that thing, and we've got a little trap door that'll expose your USB-C charger and a little port in case you want to install some TVs up in this thing. You got 2 shade shutters per door, along with leather wrapped armrests with 2 cup holders, 2 air vents on the side, and 2 more in the middle of that thing, with your very own touchscreen climate controls to control your temperature, along with 2 USB-C chargers above that. Now when it comes to trunk space, you actually got an abundant amount of space, but if you want to get even more space, all you gotta do is pull the tab to lay down the back seats to be able to do that. And you even got an air compressor along with hanger hooks, well, at least that's what I think they are anyway. And you even got tie down straps along with a glow in the dark handle in case you or anybody else ever gets stuck in the trunk. Now we got a 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, and you see that wheel spin with a top speed of 190 miles an hour. Now it doesn't matter what angle you look at this car, you're gonna know you got that M5 because you got the side perspective right there behind the rear windows. You can go from 4-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, making it woo-hoo-hoo, legendary and fun at all times, whenever you want, however you want. Now that's everything I think you need to know about the 2025 BMW M5 in just 5 minutes.